Hey guys, Rob here from D&D Toy Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at the Zeta Toys Superitron-Mini ZZ02 Skystrike. So, let's take a look at his accessories! So similar to Down Thrust, in the package we get some very nice color instructions, and we get 2 pistols, and that's about it. The pistols, again, same as Down Thrust, are just done in straight black plastic with some nice details molded in, if you can see them. And the same thing, they just plug straight into the hand, although these ones seem to fit a little bit better. I'm not quite as worried about accidentally snapping the handle off in the hands with this one. And also much easier to get out. So, that's it for accessories. Let's take a look at Articulation! So Articulation is pretty much the same as Down Thrusts. We've got a ball joint for the head. We've got a disc and a hinge for the shoulder. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow gets us just shy of 90 degrees. A waist swivel, although this one does tend to get banged up on the jet kibble a lot easier than Down Thrusts. The same hinge and swivel for the hips, and I forgot to mention on Down Thrust, these skirt armors do actually push up out of the way to get you some forward motion. Thigh swivel, single jointed knee gets you 90 degrees, and the same slightly too loose ball joint for the feet. Just get him standing up nicely here. And so again, for scale, here he is next to Core Class Optimus Prime, just to give you a sense of the size. And for paint, so we got the same light pipe on the back of the head with painted blue eyes, so the light piping doesn't really show through at all. So again, I'm not sure why they bothered to do that. The same sort of slightly metallic dark red paint on the torso, a little bit on the knees, and it looks like the white on the legs has been painted as well. So we're going to jump into transformation, but this time we're going to do it reverse from jet to robot. So let's take a look at transformation. Okay, so this time starting off in jet mode. Looking at the paint a little bit, we've got some nice silver, yellow, and red stripes down the side of the wings. And that's pretty much it for the paint in jet mode. Same as Down Thrust, the cockpit opens to reveal a molded in cockpit with very little detailing. And let's get into the transformation. So, unlike Down Thrust, we don't need to force this spine under the black top of the jet, so that's a lot easier. We can just pop this straight up and lift it up, which is much easier. And then the cockpit, the nose cone, we're going to flip open this flap so that lets the arm come out and unpeg it from the torso. Now, one thing that I've had happen to me a couple times now is during transformation, this side of the jet has just fallen straight off. It just pop, off it goes. It's not a big deal because it just pegs right in, so you haven't broken it. It's just a very loose peg, so you might want to hit that with a bit of super glue or something, or maybe just tighten it up a bit so it holds in place a bit better, because if it pops off and is gone, well then you're going to be missing a part of your jet. And the same with these fins. I forgot to mention these are kind of loose compared to the fins on Down Thrust. But I also had one of these. Yeah, you can. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's already starting to slide off a little bit. So again, you might just want to pop a bit of glue or something on there to keep that on, so you don't end up losing part of your jet. But anyway, on with the transformation. So his wings tab in here, right in there, and they won't go down. You can only swivel them up because of the shape of the tab. So we're just going to swivel those up and out of the way, get the jet bits up and out of the way, And same as the other figure, we just lift the flaps up, fold out the feet, close up the flap, and we'll fold the wings up in a second. We extend the legs. Now there's going to come a point where you think the leg is all the way extended, and then when you're posing the figure, the leg's just going to keep collapsing on you. What you need to do is you get to that point where it seems like it's all the way extended, and then pull with a little bit of pressure, and it will lock into place. And then it's rock solid. It won't collapse on you at all. So the wings, we just want to start by rotating so we have clearance. Fold the wing, fold it back down. So again, rotate the wing a little bit so there's enough clearance to fold it. Fold it up, rotate it back, and you're done. So the arms, they just pop out, but when you pull them out, there's a flap here that comes out and fills in the torso. So we'll show you that again on the other side. We pull out the arm, and right there on the arm is a flap, and it's going to catch on a track inside, and it's just going to come down by itself and fill out that side of the torso. I think that's a really nice touch and beats the messy flaps of the masterpieces that would just fall out all the time on me. So again, flip out the head, and there's a slot here. Tab there, tab the head in place, and it'll hold. And then we just fold up the jet bits so they meet in the middle, plug them in, and fold it down against his back. And there we go. There's the robot mode. So my thoughts on this guy are pretty much the same as down thrust. It's a pretty solid robot. They do have a few quibbles here and there, especially with Skystrike here and the falling off jet bits. It's a little annoying, but you know, easily solved with a dab of glue. And again, I can't wait to see what Superion's going to look like when he's all done. So, there's the review. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.